Okay, so let's dive into this. So we're going to be talking about, really this is about crafting a video bio. Okay, crafting a video bio. Who has a video bio? Anybody? Okay, this is perfect. You have a video bio. Awesome. Can we take a look at it?
I think.
Okay. Well. So here. Okay. So here's what I do. I do have one. Fortunately enough, I do have one pulled up, and I wanted to play this bio for you, just to kind of give you an example. I'm not saying this is an incredible bio. I'm not saying it's a bad bio. I think any video bio is better than no video bio, even if you're holding your phone with your hand and you can barely hear and see you and it's moving around. That's still better than nothing. Okay, because what we want to do is we want people to connect with us, and there's no way they can connect with us unless they meet us in person or see a video bio. It's all about that connectivity. So I want to just play this one for you. This agent here is I think it's in like Iowa or Ohio. But this is just an example of an agent that took the time to record a video bio. His video bio has over 3,000 views. He's actually generated over 20 deals just from having this bio alone. Because people, if they're interviewing agents or they're referred to somebody and maybe they're referred to multiple lenders or real estate agents and they can't figure out which one to go with, the one that they connect with the most typically is one with a video bio. So let's just play his, and I want to share with you a few things.
Hi, my name is Dustin Burke. I chose real estate as a career because I love to serve people. In real estate, whether you're buying or selling, that's one of the biggest decisions you'll make.
Okay.
Yeah. Behind already.
Let's see. Let's try it one more time.
Oh, you know what?
Hi, my name is Dustin Burke.
Okay.
I chose real estate as a career because I love to serve people.
You guys hear
In
it?
real estate, whether you're buying or selling, that's one of the biggest decisions you'll make throughout your life. And I love to be there for my clients and for you. What I bring to the table for my clients is a background in sales, marketing, and negotiation. With those kind of skills, you can count on me to get the deal done for you. I always tell my clients and you that you can contact me 24/7. Whether you're driving by a sign at 3 in the morning and you want to get into that house, text me. I'll see what I can do and I'll set that up for us. I plan on doing real estate for the rest of my life, and I hope to work with you at some point. Being a licensed Ohio realtor, I can get you into any house, anywhere, no matter what the price is. Whether you want to go to Toledo or Cincinnati, I'll meet you there.
Okay. So that video was 51 seconds. Did that seem long? 51 seconds. You'd be surprised how quickly 51 seconds goes by. It actually goes by very quickly. He said about 10 to 12 sentences. Okay, so here's what I'm going to share with you guys today. I'm going to share with you the exact steps we need to craft that bio, and then I'm going to share with you my top tips for recording your video bio. So let's start with what your video bio needs to contain. It needs to answer 7 questions. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spotlight an agent that is in the Dublin, San Ramon area named Peter Adiani with Remax. Okay, and the reason I'm going to spotlight him is because I want to show you the before and after. Okay, so before, this was his bio. Okay, I'm an agent. I've been an agent since 2003 in these areas. Okay, do you feel like you get a strong sense of who he is based on reading that? Not really. That looks like every other real estate agent's bio. Now, after he answered these 7 questions, I want to read through his bio, and then we're going to go through, and if you guys have pen and paper, a computer, or, I want you to at least write down these questions, and then maybe you can even put some bullets for answers, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at what his after bio looked like after we worked together. So here's what his bio, so bio started like this, and now it's this. I'm Peter, president of Remax in Dublin. I'm an accomplished, self-directed, and passionate realtor and real estate broker, offers with a proven record of success in addressing high-demand clients while consistently using a proven approach or proactive approach. Over the past 10 years, I have served in excess of 50 satisfied clients, mostly acquired through personal referrals, attributed to the quality of service provided by myself and my team. Who do I work with and where? I work with investors, homeowners, first-time home buyers. Okay? How am I different? I offer a full-service personalized listing program that markets properties in a new way using the latest in marketing and advertising techniques to generate a higher market demand and quick sale. By the way, how many people sell real estate in the room? Okay, so probably half. What about mortgage?
Oh, that's what we all do.
So all do both? Okay, so for you guys, you're gonna tweak it a little bit differently, but it's gonna basically be the same thing. Okay, it's basically gonna be the same thing, because you're kind of wearing two different hats, right? But if you only do, does anyone only do mortgage? Okay, so everyone's licensed agent, kind of first and foremost. Okay, so what success metrics have I accomplished? In 15 years, I've sold over $100 million in homes, and most importantly, assisted over 50 families to either buy or sell under my guidance to home ownership. Why should you choose me? 90% of my business is repeat and referral. I have a client, Rose, who has bought or sold over 7 homes with me over the past 3 years. Ask her why you should choose me, Rose, and there's her phone number. I make the process easy. My home buyer program ensures you only see the homes that are right fit for you on your time schedule. My listing program provides you with in-depth analysis and accurate estimates of the market in your specific area. Is this pretty in-depth? Recent testimonials. Peter listed our property and closed within 30 days at target asking price. He is courteous, experienced, knowledgeable, and mostly represented our interest in the best fiduciary manner. Peter is the most patient realtor I've had the pleasure to work with. The 2 to 3 things, now we have a little fun, the 2 to 3 things that make me unique outside of business. I'm an enthusiastic karaoke singer, okay, which you'd never guess. It's like 6'9", like seems like an accountant, karaoke singer. Performed at a few events. One consisted of over 500 people. Sounds scary. I enjoy starting my day with a 1 to 2 mile walk with my wife and 2 dogs. I give back to the community by serving for several causes. Okay, that's his new bio. That entire thing. Okay, an entire thing. What do you guys think about that bio? Do you feel like you have a better idea of who he is now versus this? Right, versus this. I have been practicing real estate since 2003. Here's where I work. Okay, that's what this is all about, is allowing people to get to know you in a little more intimate way, okay, in a little deeper way. Because once they feel like they know you, that's what leads to trust. And this business is based on trust, as we all know. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through this process, and I'm going to walk you through this step by step. We're going to start with question number 1. Okay, question number 1 is, who am I and what success do I create through the services I provide? Okay, and I'm going to give you an example that I've written for each one of these questions as well. Okay. And if you reach out to Annie after this training, she'd be happy to provide you with these questions. I'll send her a link to all these questions, and then she can email that to you. But only as long as you guys are going to that event, okay? I want you guys there. Okay, so who am I? What success do I create through the services I provide? Here's an example. I'm Aaron Lacey, a South Bay property specialist with Pacificwide Realty, who over the past 7 years has helped over 100 clients buy or sell 18% faster than market. This has put an extra $500,000 in the pockets of my clients. They'll be thinking, anybody new to the business or within a year? Within a year? Okay. So, or you've worked with less than maybe 5 clients. Okay. If that's the case, guess what we do? We leverage our team. Leverage our team. Okay. You're all part of a team. You all are collaborating together on transactions, helping each other out. Leverage your team. So instead of I've helped, you could say my team and I over the past 11 years. Okay. Leverage your team. Find out how many transactions Pacificwide has done over the last since their inception. Okay. Get some of this information. What you want are numbers. What you want are numbers, because the human eye is recognizing these numbers 4 times faster than the written word. So when I look at this, what stands out to you? Immediately, the numbers stand out. You see 100, you see 18%, you see 500,000. Okay, so numbers, we're gonna always try to find and leverage numbers. I'm gonna touch on that a few times. The other thing is, see right here, I sell 18% faster than the market. How do you get that information? Do you know what market average is in San Jose? Days on market average. Anybody have any guesses? Day on market average in San Jose? I don't know what it is.
25.
Well, I'm sorry?
25 days. 25 days.
25 days, average day on market. Wow. Homes are moving quickly here still. I thought the market was softening up a little bit. Not yet? 25 is very quick. Okay, so let's say that you, on average, you go back and look at the homes you sold, on average, 20 days on market. Okay, 20 days on market. What's the difference between the 25 and 20 is 5 days. 5 days as a percentage of 25, because we're saying faster than market. Market is just a market average. So 25 days is market average. You're selling homes in 20 days. That's 5 days faster than market average. 5 days as a percentage of 25 is 20%. You could actually say that you're selling homes 20% faster than market. Okay, 20%. Everyone get that? Okay. This is put an extra $500,000 in the pockets of my clients. What about listing? These are a couple numbers. I have a slide for this, but a couple numbers you definitely want to know. How quickly are you selling homes, and what is the list to sale price ratio? List to sale price ratio. When I list a home at $1 million and it sells at $900,000, list price was 100%, sell price was 90% up, right? Okay, so that's a 10% disparity. Let's say the average list to sale price difference in this market is 5%. So homes are listed at 100%, they end up selling at 95%. Does anyone know what it is on average? It might be less, it might be 97%. Homes sell at 90%, 97% list price. Whatever that is, it's very easy to find out what that is, you guys. Easy calculation. We can basically, we can get the MLS, look at all the properties that sold in the last 12 months, export that as a spreadsheet, and run a quick calculation. Okay, very quick calculation. List to sale price. What is that percentage difference between those? What is your percentage difference? And what's your percentage difference? So here's what you can say. On average, if you are selling homes for 1% above what the market average is, so let's say average agent sells a home at 95% of list price, you're at 96%. That 1%, what you want to do is just basically do an easy calculation. Take that 1%. What's 1% of $1 million? $10,000. Let's say you sold $10 million homes. So that'd be 10 times 10, that'd be $100,000. You've put back in the pockets of your sellers compared to market average. Okay, everyone with me? Okay, awesome. So that is who you are. So this right here is the first question. It is the intro to your bio, and it is basically summarizing everything we're going to break down in a little more detail, okay? Because you have to grab them in the first 2 seconds. Who likes to read bios? Like nobody. Who likes to write bios? Nobody likes bios. It's like a 3-letter word, 4-letter word. It's not good. I like writing bios. I think I'm the only person maybe. Okay, so second question, guys. Who do I work with and where? Who do I work with and where? Okay, so after we started off with this really strong opening statement, we want to get into who we work with and where. We want to be specific. Who do we work with? Specifically, first-time home buyers, move-up buyers, relocations, you know, what types of people, okay? Okay, and then obviously we want it to be, you know, compliant. We want it to be compliant, but I don't know, could you say you work with people from a certain area or a certain, you know, ethnicity? I don't know, maybe not. But I would say the more specific we are, what happens is if I'm reading your bio and I'm an investor and I see the word investor there, all of a sudden I go, this is the right real estate agent for me. This is the right lender for me, okay? And then you want to specify the areas. So who do I work with and where? And then number 3 is how am I different? Okay, how am I different? Okay, because that's what everyone is thinking that is considering working with you. They want to know how you're different, because traditionally, as a professional in this industry, we're seen as a commodity. This industry is commoditized. And it's commoditized because there's not much differentiation amongst us. And when there's not much differentiation and this industry is commoditized, what happens? People choose based on price, based on cost, okay? And they'll just work you down in a commission, they'll work you down in how much money you make on a transaction. Are you guys seeing that at all? Have you seen your commission shrink a little bit over the last several years at all? Just in the industry as a whole? You know, we kind of started off in 3 and 3, and now, you know, maybe that was like 10 years ago. What would you guys say it is kind of right now, roughly?
5, 2.5, 2.5.
2.5, 2.5. You see anything under 2.5?
Yes.
2.3, 2.25, 2, right? Why is that? It's because we're seen as a commodity. We're not creating enough differentiation through our marketing, through our messaging, through the services we provide to justify sometimes those prices. And so, you know, if you don't create that differentiation, then the consumers, buyers and sellers think, they go, you know what, if you're not going to come down, I'm going to go over to this agent who offers basically identical services. What we need to show them is we do not offer identical services to Agent B over here. Our service that we offer is completely different. That's why I actually like to name what we offer. So I like to say I offer a seller's advantage program that markets properties in a new way using the latest in marketing advertising techniques to generate a 3% higher list price and sell 11% faster, earning my sellers over $10,000 more on average. Okay? Does that seem like market average? Does that seem like the average agent? Do I seem like a commodity with that statement? What we're trying to do, again, create differentiation. What is this seller's advantage program? It's what we already do. Okay? We just named it. We just put a label on it. It's not smoke and mirrors, it's just we're leveraging marketing to create some differentiation, to put names on things. Seller's advantage program, buyer's advantage program, my lender advantage program. There's nothing that says you can't leverage your own marketing names for the services that you provide. Okay? And when you start naming things that you do for your clients outside of I list and sell, all of a sudden they start looking at you in a different way. So generate a 3% higher list price. Again, we have to know what market averages are and what our numbers look like. Okay? So that shouldn't take more than an hour to figure out market averages and then do some calculations to figure out our numbers and how much we're saving our clients on average. Again, everything is above. You guys, if the bar is market average, I mean, the average agent in San Jose area, how many transactions do they close a year? Well, on a national level, it's 3 transactions a year, 1 every 4 months. I would say here's probably even less. My guess is it's probably 1 to 2, okay, because the higher price point. So that is what we're competing against. And by the way, did you know that over 50% of transactions done in this market are done by part-time agents that are just the average agent doing 1 to 2 transactions a year? Okay, that's really our competition. We're not really competing against each other. We're competing against those part-time, occasional, friend-to-friend, family member type real estate agents. Okay, any questions on this? So again, if you need help calculating any of these numbers, average list to sell ratio, average days on market, make sure you get access to some sort of market report. Those typically will have that. Leverage the MLS. You can connect with Annie, get access to our Altos, the Altos WFG market reports. Those are incredible. Those come out every single Monday morning, right down to the city and zip code level. Tell you, they share with you all these different numbers, right, in a 1-page, easy to see format. Okay. All you have to do is just email Annie some zip codes and cities, and she'll get you signed up. Everyone has your email address? I think so. If they don't, you guys definitely get it. I look at that every day for my neighborhood. Or every Monday for my neighborhood. I love to see what's going on. What's that? So, what's that?
I like that too.
Yeah. I mean, but guess what? I think everyone does. Homeowners love to see what's going on in the market, but they like to just do it in their own terms. What's a better way than just to get them access to the report weekly? Okay, number 4. What success have I accomplished? Okay, and we're going to use actual numbers. So, how long have you or the team been in business? Okay, how many homes have you sold? How many families have you assisted? Whatever it might be, investors have you worked with, borrowers have you helped? You guys, I don't like to use industry language, like the word borrower, that's what we use amongst each other. Okay, but borrower, these are actual people. So, let's not use industry language. Studies show that, consumers, right, buyers and sellers, the public, they do not like. They actually get turned off by industry language. The words borrowers, escrow, listing, closed, closing, right? Those are like industry language. We can break those down and use more readable words. Plus, here's the thing: search engines, when people are searching for some of this stuff, they're not searching based on which realtor closed more deals in 2018. It's which realtor sold more homes. You know what I mean, in 2019. Okay, why should you choose me? Okay, has anyone had somebody ask them this question? Why should you choose me? Okay. Maybe in some roundabout way they'd ask you this. Okay. They said, why should I choose you? Why should I choose you over the agent I just interviewed and the agent I have coming into my house in an hour? Why should I choose you? Anybody want to share what their answer to that is? The why should I choose you?
Because you keep a commission.
You know what I mean?
That's reality.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. What we want to break that mindset though. We want to get people out of that mindset. If we can show them that we're different, then it breaks them out of the commission mindset. It can, right? It can. It can justify you charging more. Okay. So why should you choose me? Here are a couple examples. Example 1, 93% of my business is repeat and referral. I have a client, John P., who has bought or sold over 11 homes with me over the past 7 years. Ask him why you should choose me. There's John P.'s number and email address. What I'd recommend is something like that. Okay? Find a past client, a past borrower who'd be willing to, have somebody contact them as a reference, and include that in your bio. Guess how many people are going to reach out to John P.? None. Not a single person is going to reach out to John P. You know it, right? Have you ever applied for a job and you had your reference list that accompanied your resume, and not a single one of those people and you were all worried, and you contacted everyone and said, hey, someone might be calling you. Remember like that a while ago, right? And so, yeah, nobody's going to call. Nobody's going to call. Second example, I make the process easy. My Buy Simple home buyer program ensures you only see the homes that are the right fit for you on your time schedule and leaves all the heavy lifting to me. Okay.
Awesome.
So what does this mean exactly? It means I'm going to show them homes and write up contracts. Okay, that's what we already do. I just named it. So now all of a sudden, Joe and Sally Smith, homeowner, are going to be thinking that Aaron has this Buy Simple program and that Annie doesn't. And they're going to go, you know what? I want the Buy Simple program. I want to work with the agent as the Buy Simple program. They don't realize it's going to be the same thing, right? Basically the same thing. Okay. Again, we're not tricking anybody. We just named our programs. Okay. Number 6. You guys, by the way, any questions on this? Why should you choose me? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
Can you just have like one tagline?
You can just have one.
Yeah, like one tagline.
Just one. Yeah, you only need one. This is 2 examples. You only need one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
What I'm saying is like shorter kind of thing, like without.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, if you want.
I just want to share. Usually, what I would do because it's important to put your biggest investment in the right hands. That's all. Like just very short,
Mm-hmm. So for me though, I'm thinking, but how does that make you unique? You know what I mean? Because everything I want to do here is I want to showcase and position myself as somebody that's different than everybody else. You know what I mean? So everything I share, I want to make sure that I'm using language and words that makes me unique, that nobody else is using. And the other thing too, if you look at the tenets of, the core values of some of these different more tech-based real estate companies that are doing a lot of purchasing in markets such as like Sacramento and all across the country, like an Open Door and OfferPad, these are, these companies, Zillow is now acquiring homes. Some of these companies are acquiring, 100 homes a day across the country. The three core values of their businesses are speed, simplicity, and certainty. So speed, they're very quick. Simplicity, to make the process simple, and certainty, it's certain that it's going to get done, that the transaction is going to close. Because those are also, when consumers are interviewed, they commonly talk about how when working with an agent, it took longer than they expected. It was a confusing process, and they didn't know if it was going to close. Okay, so that's why these companies are all leveraging speed, simplicity, and certainty, because that's what the consumer wants. Consumer wants speed, simplicity, and certainty.
And excuse me, I do like that simple, buy simple, because right there you're telling them that you're different because you can do everything for them, and they just sit back, and you do the whole work. That's awesome.
And that's what you guys do anyways.
Yeah, right.
You do
People
everything
don't know
for
that.
them.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
You do the whole thing.
Yeah. So
That's
let's
good.
put some lipstick on what we do and make it look better than it really is, because it's already great. So number 6, here's who's chose me. Okay, what I would do is I would list out 2 short testimonials. So first one would be what I would do is I would look at your Google business reviews, your Zillow reviews, Yelp, Facebook, Reach 150, wherever you have reviews, and look through and find words, find sentences. You don't have to include the whole testimonial. I would not recommend that. You guys, what we want are little bites of a test. So let's say a review is 50 words long. Grab 5 words. Aaron was there for us during every step of the process. We could trust on Aaron. We could count on Aaron to answer his phone every single time we called. Aaron returned my text message at 1 a.m. Does he ever sleep? Aaron negotiated over 5% off asking price and saved us over $13,000. Whatever that looks like. What you want to try to do though is find an instance where somebody was specific with an experience that they had. Not saying, Taylor was great at answering your phone, or Taylor communicated well. I want to share an experience where Taylor answered the phone at a time they didn't think that she would answer, or she answered it 18 times in a row, or she went above and beyond. Do you know what I mean? Something that, again, creates differentiation. What about your reviews makes you unique? Because when I read real estate agent and lender reviews, I constantly see things like high level integrity, they were very professional, they communicated effectively. Those are like baseline standards for you in being in business. Okay, that's not creating differentiation for you. What are you doing that's different? Okay, from a service standpoint. And then this is where I think we have a little fun, because if they've gotten through the first 2/3 of this bio, now here they are at the very end where we get to share some personal things about us. Okay, and this will leave a good taste in their mouth. This will make them, this is the last thing they're going to see in the bio. So this is our opportunity to maybe have some fun and really share some things that are important to us, that allow them to see beyond us as just the professional. So for example, again, 2 to 3 things that make me unique outside of business. I love Disney so much. Now these things aren't true, by the way. I just made this up. I do like Disney, but I love Disney so much that I got married on a Disney cruise and Mickey Mouse was the officiant, as an example. Or I've crafted an award-winning tomatillo enchilada recipe that will have you going back for thirds. Whatever that is, it can't be, I like to travel. Okay, guess what? I like to travel. You guys, who hates to travel? Okay. Nobody? My father-in-law hates to travel. I think he might be the only person I know. Only because he traveled around the country playing golf for so many years. You guys, everyone loves to travel. Guess who else? Guess who likes movies? We all do. Guess who likes to eat good food? We all do. Guess who likes to listen to music? We all do. Every bio that I see includes things that we all like to do. Is that creating differentiation? Does that make you unique? If you're saying something that everyone else likes too, we have to figure out what is unique about us, okay? Your hair, very unique, white purple. No, I love it. I love it. And so I would say I love purple so much that I dyed my hair purple. I have a purple car. I dyed my cat purple. No, you know what I mean? Like,
Mine's out there. My purple car.
and the reason I love purple so much, it reminds me of my grandma. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden it's like, wow, that's really interesting. I feel like I know you a lot deeper. Versus I like the
When
color purple.
when I had surgery and I was in the hospital in Stanford, they said, "Oh, the purple lady." They said, "When surgery's coming up with a purple lady."
I'm telling you, if that's memorable, that's a differentiator for you. I would create the purple listing program, the purple buyer program, the purple realtor. I'm serious. Hashtag purple realtor. That's what I would do. Okay.
Tell me that's for him.
See, here's the thing. You know, like, it's hard to remember people's names, but remembering purple realtor, that's real easy, isn't it? Okay.
I'm sure you told that's for him.
All right, guys. So, okay, a couple tips for you. Break up long text blocks. Commonly, I'll see a bio that is, 500 words long, and it's one paragraph. Okay. Guess how many people are reading that bio? Yeah, nobody. So we have 8-second attention spans, you guys. Nobody's reading. Nobody likes to really read much anymore, anyways. Think about like now, these Audible books, right? Audio books with who listens to books on Audible? Any Audible users in here? If you've never heard of Audible, you guys look into Audible. It's the best out there. I use it every day. Okay, make your bio easily read in easily read. So this is like a pro tip. Add humor at the end. Share something that's funny. Everyone in here has a sense of humor. Let's let people experience that. Where should I post my bio? Okay, everywhere. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I want to share one more thing. I want to incorporate the video element of this. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I opened up. Okay. Again, you guys, I'm happy to share this with you as well. Okay, so this is going to be the video piece. I just want to share this with you, some of my takeaways. First and foremost, ensure your bio video shares those 7 questions. Okay, you need to talk about those 7 questions. Maybe even you make yourself laugh at the end when you talk about yourself and how much you love purple. That might be fun. What do you need for equipment? There is incredible equipment here. You guys are so tech forward here. I guarantee there's probably 3 videographers, photographers in here that could record you speaking. Okay, so you don't need to nail it in one cut. Okay, there's easy editing software that allow you to just if you make a mistake, they don't even have to stop the camera. You can just start that sentence over again, and they can just splice everything together. So, but I would say you can even use your smartphone, but make sure it's like propped up somewhere, or you have a tripod for it. Ring light is optional. Have you guys seen that 9-inch ring light that I carry around everywhere? I think it's like $30. I'll show it to you. Here's the tripod. I literally don't leave home without this. Is that ridiculous? So here's the ring light. It's just a ring. It goes on top of this. You can actually attach your phone right to here as well, and you can crank out videos. I used to crank out a couple videos a day with it. Once you start practicing some of this stuff, it's just going to be like second nature to you. Okay. So here's the thing, though. We're all intimidated to get in front of a camera. There's no question about it. Everyone is. Okay. So we all are in the same boat. So we just have to go. Okay. Let's take a big breath. And I'm just going to do this because I know it's going to benefit me. If you can make $10,000 more or $20,000 more next year just because you made a bio video, is it worth it? I would say so. I mean, that's like somebody paying you $20,000 to spend 20 minutes in front of the camera. That's really good money. So another thing too, lapel mic if you want. You can connect a little wired mic, right? It's like $15 on Amazon. Both these things are on Amazon. Happy to share these links with you. Logistics, just some things I recommend. Be standing, because when you're standing, you're a little more animated. You're a little more yourself. If you're sitting, we're always a little more stiff and cramped up. Use your kind of natural gestures, you guys. You can kind of shake it out. You know what I mean? Like, make yourself comfortable. Look directly into the camera lens, okay, not the screen. For those that do a lot of selfie style videos, don't look at yourself. Find out where that little lens is. Usually it's right next to the earpiece at the top. stare at that, stare at the earpiece. When you do that and somebody watches a video, you're making direct eye contact with them. When you're staring at yourself on the screen, guess what? Have you seen those videos when that person is like staring down? Because they're staring at themselves, okay? Wipe off the lens with a soft cloth before you start recording. It's okay to be outside, just not a lot of crazy shadows on your face. Again, if you think there's a lot of rules here, you guys, then just ignore all these and just knock out a video. Again, better to have the video than not. It's okay if there's movement near you. In fact, sometimes it's actually preferred. There was a video marketing company that did a test to see which of their videos got the most engagement throughout the entire video. So how, did people actually watch the entire video or just part? They found the people that watched the entire videos, those videos were the ones that had movement in the background, because again, we have 8-second attention spans. You guys are probably tuning me out every 30 seconds. That's just a fact. So if there's movement, if there's cars, if there's stuff going on, that's actually a good thing. Even if a kid runs up to you during, maybe not, but maybe if like behind you. Okay, so smile, and then you could shoot it in. I would recommend shooting it in a horizontal or landscape orientation. Okay, that's what like the other person's gentleman's video was. And then between 1 to 3 minutes in length, I would keep that shorter, maybe even 1 minute. My recommendation, if you do a video, maybe we do, I hate to say the word too, a short one, like where you maybe just read off like 3 sentences. Hi, I'm Aaron, I'm a marketing technology director. I help agents grow their business and look forward to working with you. Maybe that's video number 1. Video number 2 is where I talk for 2 minutes. Okay, so where can we post these? Facebook personal profile. Business page, we can pin it right to the top of the news feed. Every time someone lands on your business page, this will be the top post. YouTube, we can make it the featured video on your YouTube channel. Okay? Instagram, LinkedIn, add it as a link in your email signature. Okay? And your website as well. And does anyone work leads? This is the best thing to text or email a lead, because it's so easy for me to just ignore your text message, but it's harder for me to ignore me actually seeing your face and you speaking to me. So, you guys, any questions on this? Anything we went over? Who's up for the challenge of completing your bio and then recording a video within the next? If I were you, I would do it this week. Okay, I would do it this week. But who's up for doing it before our next session next month? Okay, you guys up for it? Who's not up for it? Who's not going to do it? Who's not going to do it? Okay, who doesn't care about any of this stuff? You're just here for like the cookies and okay, good. All right, you guys, thank you so much for allowing us back. Hope you found a lot of value today. And before I leave, you guys definitely go. I want to see you guys at the event. I want to see you guys there. So the innovationevent.com and the promo code for 50% off for you guys is Go West. Okay, Go West. Okay. You guys, there's only 100 spots available, so definitely make sure you reserve your spot. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.